What was I just gonna do? Oh yeah.
Screen sharing is paused. What is it doing? Hello. Oh, it is recording. Cool. Never mind. All right. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
We have, 9 more days before the end of the month? 8 more days? 8. Holy crap. I don't even know where the time's gone.
It's 7.
Huh?
I think it's 7 now.
7?
Well, earlier Joan said it was 8.5. It might be 8.
All right. So the topic tonight, we're going to be interviewing Rachelle. She went from no way in hell to being a coach to diamond like any second. She is one person away from going diamond.
A share card out.
I know you do.
Military.
And I just looked to just make sure. And I saw one of them went through. So you are like one person shy right now.
One person away. And
which is going to go through by tonight. So after this call, the universe has your back, and it is going to happen tomorrow.
Oh,
and that makes Lauren. What does that make Lauren?
She will be going into 1-star qual soon. Yeah. It's freaking crazy. So we had to interview her. But first, look at the Mug Clubbers for the month already. There's so many people that are on their way. I think total as a team, we've helped like 30-something people this month already. That is insane. Just a little piece of knowledge, like our Project Fearless Emerald Retreat. In order to qualify for that, you just have to make Success Club in January, February, and March. You're definitely going to want to get to that. It's in Maine. It's going to be on a lake. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be renting a huge house, and you're going to just be spoiled rotten. So definitely get to that. There's a lot of people who just need like one more person, 2 more people to be able to go. Rachelle is at the top of the leaderboard at 16, which is actually like 22 right now, if you count her husband and your mom. So, just insane. And I think, Rachelle, was it last month you hit SC for the first time, or was it the month before?
So November and December, I got SC 5 qual.
Yeah, and now you're going diamond.
I mean,
so that's how quickly it can happen when you start to build. So just some quick things to keep on your radar for this month. It's the last month for summit tickets to get it at the super discount price. We're going into a team cup. If you have no idea what that is, ask me, ask your coach. We are doing it as a team, so there's 5 people on a team. Just say you want in, and we will figure out who will be on your team. There's a file section in our team page, so let's add your name in there. We just need to register them before the end of the month. So just get in there, comment that you want in, and we'll get you on a team. And then just some things to keep on your radar going through like the spring. So the morning meltdown is huge. They just she just came out with a way to earn a spot in the test group. So there's an FAQ on this. You can just look it up. But there's basically 3 different levels of that. So even if you signed up as a new coach yesterday, you can still qualify to be in the official test group before it even gets launched to anybody. So that's pretty awesome. And then Success Club Trip 2020. These are trips that you can... Huh?
Punta Cana is the thing that I keep saying, I'm going to Punta Cana. That's why I'm so motivated right now.
So get on the opt-in list.
Oh, already did once.
Okay. I was just going to say, everybody get on the opt-in list for that. And as you make Success Club month over month, like that pays for your trip, and you get moved up the ladder to be able to go on this trip. So it's a complete reward thing. There's not any trainings really. It's just like a big party and workout with the trainers, which is crazy. And then for anybody who is a 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme lover, I know that's how I got started 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in March. And she's coming out with a real-time workout, 21 days in March, I think it is. I don't know, look up the FAQ for that. But it's going to be 21 different workouts for both of those programs. So definitely keep that on your radar for things to be promoting. So introducing, I know, you're going to be sassy with me. I totally creeped in, found this picture because you don't really post on Facebook that much.
I post a couple, but not very often.
So I wanted to introduce Rachelle. We had the opportunity to meet a couple months ago. And Lauren was like, Lauren and I were meeting at a coffee shop, and she's like, oh, my coach Rachelle is going to come. I'm like, awesome. I've never heard of her name before. But she's
actually called me Rachel, isn't it?
Huh?
You called me Rachel, didn't you?
Yeah. Way to throw me under the bus, Lauren. As you can see, she's really sassy. All right. So this was her before and after. So Lauren, did you have I have some questions for Rachelle. Now you just did that to me. You totally just set me up for that.
I thought you did it sarcastically.
You totally set me up for that. Lauren, you can handle her. And then I'll ask her.
I can. I do pretty well with her.
Yeah, you
Keep her tame.
do that a little bit.
Well, I kind of like formed my questions in a certain way because I kind of know a little bit of some of the things she does and what's working for her, because she doesn't even know what's working for her. But like I can kind of see it from the outside. So some of the things that I think will help, which helped me too, is I said, do you reach out to anyone or do you look for specific people?
So where I'm still new to coaching, I still have a large pool of family and friends to choose from. And mainly that's who I'm signing up right now. I feel like I've had a really dramatic transformation, as you could have seen in the slides. So I feel like a lot of my friends and family have like commented on how not just beautiful I look on the outside, but like how my beauty from the inside has like protruded out, and that's attracted a lot of my friends and family. So when I'm looking for somebody, I'm looking for somebody who I can see who would want change in their life or is already active and I have a connection with them. So I haven't reached out to a ton of, I've made a list. I've reached out to 80 something people. And of those 80 people, I've signed up like 30 people. But I think it's because it's been really quality invites and they're people that are close to me. And I lied. I have not signed up 30 people. It's 20.
Do that quick math. I'm trying to think if some of these kind of go together.
Let me know if that answered your question. If it didn't, then I can like direct me in the right direction that you want me to go.
Yeah, no. That's good. What is your why? Because this is interesting.
I don't really have a why I'm doing this. I guess there's multiple small reasons, but there's no big reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because it's fun for me. I love motivating people. It helps keep me accountable. And honestly, this has changed my life. Like, I'm a better wife. I'm a better like sibling. I'm a better daughter. And I know a lot of you have gone through similar things, so you can attest to the same change in your life. But I just want it for everybody who's struggling, not just myself.
And there was one other thing.
Oh, I love recognition. I'm very competitive. I want to be the best.
The good thing is like she like recognizes that and she's like, I want to be on top. I want to do this. So I think that driving force is
I don't care to be number one,
important.
but I definitely do enjoy recognition. And Lauren buys me gifts when I do a good job.
Oh my God. Not much. Not much.
Little is all it takes. Like
yeah, it's true. Well, yeah. Okay, what else? What do you say when someone says I can't afford it right now?
So so when somebody uses finances as an excuse, that means, and for me, I take it as either they just need a little more of a push, so I give them a little more push, or they really don't care right now. They're not in a place that, this is what I found. Obviously, this is the case for everybody. But I will either say, hey, well, if you do want to do this, do you want to set a goal that we can save up to the $100, set $40 a week aside, and next month we sign you up? So I have a couple of people that I'm going to reach out to during tax season because they're like, will you be around income taxes? Or they're just like, yeah, maybe I can do it on my own though. And then I just kind of like put them on I'll reach back out. I say, okay, well, I'll reach back out to you. So they know that it's coming. It's not a blind side that I'm going to reach back out to them. I've only been actively coaching for 3 months now. So I haven't gotten the opportunity to reach back out to a lot of these people yet. So I don't have a follow-up to that answer. So I'm not sure if it's working for me or not. I'll let you know in a couple months.
But one thing you have also said to people, which I loved and I used the other day, was kind of like a payment plan kind of thought process.
I'll say, hey, do you want to set $40 aside each week, or $20 every week, or whatever you can set aside? Like, let's set up a timeline.
So she kind of gives them like a, let's talk about how you could save $20 or $40 a week, and then start you in March or February or whatever. So I kind of liked that idea because it's kind of narrowing it down a little bit more for them and saying, oh, well, I guess it is only $20 a week. Or sometimes I feel like people can be spending that at Dunkin' Donuts or out to lunch or whatever. Yeah.
And I just had Kristen, she just signed up. She's in the military with Brian also. So it was an easy coach sign up. He's like, well, I get 2 coffees from Starbucks every day. Where does that fit in on the meal plan? I said, well, let's cut one out because like I get 2 venti white mochas a day. I'm like, one, not the sugar, the cost. That hurt me. Myself, I said, well, you're going to start treating yourself with Shakeology. That's what you're going to start treating yourself with. So we've got a plan for her to only get 1 tall, skinny white mocha a day in place. So that was a good example of saving somebody money by signing up to do this. She's going to save so much.
Have her mix it with coffee. It's delicious.
I said that could be your coffee on your way in.
Mm-hmm.
So she did cafe latte.
It's delicious. I just got the shakes. So when they ask you like what's included in like the challenge pack, how do you respond?
So there's some people that I will just simply just send them the clip, the little image. If they seem like they don't need much explaining, but for this and for when I sign people up as coaches, I've found sending like videos that I make for each person. So I'll go into Facebook, and instead of sending a lengthy message that I can't stand typing up, and I'm not a copy and paster, I write everything out. I don't copy and paste unless I'm checking up on people and be like, hey, just checking in. Did you give any thought to my last message? That's pretty much the only message I will copy and paste. But I write every message to every person. So I think that that's helped me. Or I'll send a video being like, oh, well, that was a different way. I'll send a video and I'm like, hey, I'm just going to send a video because I don't feel like typing. And you're going to get 6 of them because Facebook only lets you record for 20 seconds. And then they get 6 videos from me. And they'll ask me like, why are you signing up as a coach? And I said, well, if you fall in love with the products that you're getting with this, then you're going to thank me for saving the 25%. It's easy to sign up now. And if you don't love it, then we'll cancel your coaching membership. But I guarantee you'll love it. So you're welcome.
I liked that video response because
my attitude to everybody, not just
She's
I mean,
telling the truth.
yeah. I mean, you were totally confident because you've had such a
Yeah.
amazing journey through this. So
And
you're
honestly, when
confident.
I first signed up, I questioned Shakeology. I was like, I'm never trying that. Don't ever send it to me. Don't sign me up as a coach. I don't care to save 25%.
I had to send her like 5 mobile enrollers because she kept being like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have that added on. I don't want to do that. And I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
So
And then
Lauren,
and then it was like, so can I try the Shakeology? And so I have a friend that wants to sign up.
I sent her like 3 people. Now I'm kicking myself. I'm like, that's $150. I just
That's why I buy you gifts.
so Lauren, how did you initially reach out to Rachelle? How did you get started with that?
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. Like I didn't personally initiate it because I had done 80 day, and I knew I wanted to do a second round of it. And my cousin, Erin, I reached out to her just to like randomly ask her if she wanted to do it with me. And because I think after I saw people from my work like wanting to do it, I was like, oh, I didn't really know people were kind of like wanting me to like egg them on. So when I asked Erin, she was like sold from the get-go. And then she said, I think my friend Rachelle wants to do it with us. And I was like, okay. And then I messaged you.
Yeah, so Erin asked me, and I was like, no, I don't work out. I'll diet for the rest of my life to lose weight. I do not work out. I don't want to go to high school. I'm not working out. 80 freaking days. Are you kidding me, Erin? Why would you even ask me? And then like 2 minutes later, I signed up. Well, 6 share cards later, I signed up.
So Lauren, you had to follow up a lot.
Yeah. So, at first she was like, okay, I'm going to do this with Erin. So, I mean, she was on board, but like from the point of getting all the facts down and getting the mobile enroller right, then she like went immediately into Beachbody on demand. She went to the program materials. She printed off everything in color, all the tracking sheets, the meal plan. She figured out like her meal plan like the next day and was messaging me and asking me questions right away. So it was almost like she said she's competitive. So I think, once she had that competition with herself in her mind, like I'm signing up for something, I think it just went from there. So yeah.
So Rachelle, how did you sign your first person? How did you help that first person? I know you sent 3 people Lauren's way initially.
Yeah.
But how did that start?
People. Well, actually my first coach that I signed was my boss, Stacy, at the credit union when I was still there. She obviously everybody saw my change and couldn't get over the fact that I dropped 2 pant sizes and lost 15 pounds. And I've always been like a confident person to an extent, but like I haven't always like glowed the way that I've glowed now. So everybody at work saw that, and it was pretty contagious, I feel like. And Stacy signed up for I was starting the 21-day fix. Stacy signed up for it. She did it. She's not doing it anymore. I'm trying to convince her to start Transform 20 with us. So I just pretty much was like, here's the email, sign up. I'm signing up as a coach and get the discount. Hey.
So you reached out to Lauren and was like, okay, so my boss wants to sign up. How do I do that?
Yeah.
Or did you research on your own in the back office and like figure that out?
I think that Lauren had to walk me through that, honestly. I don't think
I think so, only because you were like, wait a minute, if I do this,
yeah,
I would get the $50.
right.
I was like, yeah, you would. Because at first you were like, because I said, why don't you just sign them up? And you're like, no, I'm just going to send them to you.
Yeah.
And then I think you were like, wait a minute, I can totally do this.
Give me the money.
All right. So after you pretty much went Emerald after that, like very quickly, who was your second?
So actually I didn't go Emerald. So the first person I signed up was in August, which was Stacy, and I didn't go Emerald until November. So I kind of like signed up after 80 day and I was like, oh, I think I kind of want to do this. I posted a little bit about it on Instagram, but I wasn't like actively reaching out to anybody. I was kind of hoping people would just fall in my lap, and that didn't happen. So I kind of was like, I'm over it. I don't need to be a coach. I'm not paying. I'm lucky enough that I'm a military spouse, so I don't have to pay the coaching fee. So it wasn't like hurting me not to be actively enrolling people. So until November, Erin asked me again, do you want to do an 80 day again? And I was planning on doing it at the beginning of the year because I was like, I am not doing Transform 20. I hate cardio. And so I reached out to people who were, there was 2 girls. One was getting married this year. She's getting married this year. And I had signed up her friend to do 21 Day Fix. She's like, Morgan is interested. She's getting married. And then, so I reached out to Morgan. I said, Morgan, I'm doing 80 day. I had amazing results. You want to do it? And she's like, yep, sign me up. Didn't take anything. And then I reached out to Teresa. She and I cheered together in high school. And she's a mom of 2 unexpected pregnancies back to back. And she was like, I could tell she was in a slump she does unique cosmetics. So when she posts videos, she's not like super confident in her videos. And that's not the Teresa I knew in high school. So I reached out to her. I'm like, Teresa, I'm doing 80 day. You want to do it? And she was like, yep.
Simple as that.
I signed Teresa up as a coach because I was like, you're going to love the products. And she can't sell it because she's selling another product. But I said, you're going to want to buy this product. Like she does Energize and Recover. I said, I honestly sometimes do 2 scoops of Energize. So you're going to want to do it.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer. It's silly not to.
Look at Sarah. 4 scoops.
4 scoops.
God, I think I would have a heart attack.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Once you do like in the morning, and then you do it like at like 4 o'clock when you're.
Oh, so you do them multiple times,
when you're
not
starting
all at once. Gotcha.
Oh my God. 4
My
o'clock.
skin starts to itch after 1.
If I did 4 at once, I'd be like.
You would probably.
Oh.
All right. So, Rachelle, what was your aha moment? Because you like really took off after something.
Honestly, Putacana. Like once I realized I could sign people up, and like I had signed up, I had already made Success Club 5 by like the 13th, or I was like Success Club 10 at like the 13th, and I'm going to Putacana. Like I don't give a shit. I want to go to Putacana. I said I want a free trip. I want to go to Putacana. I was like, Lauren, how do I go to Putacana? I was like, how many Success Clubs do I need to get? Because that's how many I'm getting this month. So that kind of motivated me. Cool.
I would say so.
And then the fact that like I was so close, like looking at my numbers, like once I realized how close I was to getting diamond, and I am still just 1 away. Once I realized that, I'm like, go get her. I'm like, Ryan, reach out to all your military buddies because they can sign up as a coach for free and get them signed up. So I have 2 people in the military now signed up because I made Ryan, and he's doing Insanity, so he can reach out. And his friend from high school, I got signed up, Josh, he's going to start Insanity. So I've kind of like put my husband to work. I'm like, you're signed up as a coach. Now go recruit me some people.
So he's promoting tomorrow. As an Emerald coach.
Mark just signed up, so that's good.
So this past month, what have you been doing daily for your business?
So Ryan is gone for 6 weeks, and I'm not full time right now for hygiene. So I have a lot of free time on my hands. I have no kids. So every night I'm sitting and I'm just following up with people. And I find it's best if I don't reach out to people during the day and I reach out to them at night because they're home from work. They're sitting on their phones, scrolling already. So I've found reaching out to people at night is so much better than reaching out in the day and then like sitting there waiting for people to respond. Mm-hmm. I like sit and check share cart like 6 times in a row to see if somebody signed up because I'm that obsessive over it. Plus I have a lot of free time right now.
Honesty is the best policy.
I know right now. Might as well go diamond.
I feel like, Lauren, do you have any more? Oh, who's frozen? Hello? Hmm.
Oh,
Don't know what happened there.
I don't know what happened there either. Susan,
Everybody was frozen.
not us. Susan
No, we
Oh,
were.
really?
and
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, did you leave and come back, or were you just there?
just there. We
We're
just
Oh.
there.
Well, good.
hung, waited. We're like, patience is a virtue that I do not have. So, you know.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Rachelle? Or Lauren, did you have any more?
No, I got them all.
Let me see if I have them all.
I'm trying to think of
I feel like
anything.
you nailed most of these.
I feel like I'm not really doing anything special. And I don't know how I'm signing so many people up. It's just like happening. I really feel like the biggest thing that I've found success in is being a little pickier with who I'm reaching out to, so I'm not wasting my time, and typing up every message and making them personal to each person.
Mhm.
Also, to persuade people to sign up as a coach, or if they are asking a ton of questions, I send a ton of videos. I'm not shy, not camera shy. And I say, I hope you enjoy my face and my voice because it's annoying. And this is what you're getting, and you're signing up as a coach, and just go sign up right now. And then they do.
And I love your simple follow-up. Like, did you give any more thought to my last message?
Yeah, I
Like,
try
that
not.
was so simple and just.
I am like not about to waste my own time. That's the thing. It's like if someone's not interested, I put them on a list and I move on. If they really want this.
All right, so Christina Emery says, advice for fear of reaching out. So she's looking for advice. Did you have any fear of reaching out initially
Or
when you first started doing this?
originally was like, I don't want anyone to judge me. I know there's a stigma against Beachbody. I had it. And then I said, forget it. Like, if I want to sign people up, I need to get past it and just reach out, and who cares what they think? If they're going to judge me, they're going to judge me. Big freaking whoop. They're not my friends or family if they're judging me. And I don't want them on my team if they're judging me. Move on. That's
And
what I
how
do.
does it feel now to have gotten past that and to not give a.
Feels pretty good because I used to be very minimal in my posts on Instagram stories too. And I feel like a lot of my friends on Facebook follow me on Instagram. So they see them. So they already kind of like know what I'm doing and what's to come next. Once I'm saying, hey, yeah, you interested in my workout videos? They kind of know what I am doing already. And I feel like just being you and showing what it's done for you and having the transformation for me, like those have been the biggest tools, like showing my own transformation and being confident in my own transformation and being confident in the products that I'm offering. And I say, if you don't like it, you're not stuck using Shakeology every day. If you don't like it, it comes with the package. It's not going to hurt you to try it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, and it's a money back guarantee. There's no other product out there like this that's money back guarantee. And they're not hard. They're easy. They may be like, are you sure you didn't like it? You want to try a different flavor? And if you say, no, I didn't like it, they're not going to push back. And so my advice for the fear of reaching out is you just got to push it. I'll give a good example. I didn't want to go to work today. I'm a temp. I've temped here or there, and I pretty much talked myself out of going to work 3 different times. I said, I have 3 solid excuses I could give to my boss because I work for a temping agency. I could tell her I fell down my stairs and sprained my wrist, so then I'm out for a couple weeks. I could tell her my dog needs to go to the vet, because it's an emergency, or my sister called me hysterically crying from school and I have to go pick her up. I literally talked myself out of going to work 3 times today. And I feel like people will talk themselves out of sending an invite. Like, oh, but what if they don't want to, or oh, what? And I just forced myself to go to work. So I just type it up. And if I think I don't want to send it, I just hit send and it's done. You just gotta do it. You'll get over it eventually.
I love that advice.
I feel like I could speak to that too, Christina, because I was so fearful, right, Meg?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it was so enlightening when I did, and people were responding. And I was so happy when they were even declining, but saying, thanks for thinking of me, or nice to hear from you, or I'm so happy you're happy, or, because, you're at the beginning, whatever, you're reaching out to people that mostly. So most of those people care for you in some way or another. So even if this isn't for them, like I had somebody today, was it today or yesterday? And I got a decline from her, and right away it gets you that like, ugh. But then I asked her why, and she went into it a little bit more. And I was like, well, you know what? It isn't for everybody, because that's the thing that we also have to remember, I think, is like, we want it to be for everybody because we have an awesome experience with it, but it won't be. And so even if they say no, it doesn't mean it's, like they're not believing in us or the products or whatever. It's just, their personal choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I still even go ups and downs with reaching out. Like I still have fear sometimes of reaching out. But then I try and remember that feeling of like, oh, when I do get responses back, whether they're yay or nay, it doesn't matter. It's still nice to like even have a response. And when they do say no, I always thank them for even responding too.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, if I get a no, people are like, your transformation has been amazing, but it's not for me. But also to that, don't think it's not for somebody. Don't have like, I had my friend Trisha who's killing it in our group. She is killing it. And she was going to Women's Fitness, which is a gym down the road from our house, because she lives right down the road from me. That's $50 a month. And she was like going all the time. And I was like, I'm not even going to ask her. Like, she likes the gym. So I asked her and she's like, oh, I don't know if I can double up. And then I was like, well, can you pause your gym membership? And she's like, yep. So she paused it and she's jumped on and she's killing it. Killing it. So don't have that preconceived like notion of somebody's going to say no because they already go to the gym or have a routine or are already fit or already skinny. Don't think that. Just reach out. And I mean, the worst thing is they're just not going to respond to you.
Mm-hmm.
Move on.
Yeah.
Best thing is you change their life.
Love that. Just being curious about what they're doing and how it's working for them and why they aren't interested, like digging a little bit deeper on that because then
Yeah.
I've run into people who say at-home fitness programs don't work for them, but then I ask questions like, well, did you have a group to do it with? Did you have a coach? And usually the answer is no. So digging a little bit deeper on that, just so down the road, like maybe they'll start watching your journey a little bit more, and like you keep planting these seeds, you get them thinking a little bit more. But yeah, some people, the least people that you would expect need it, and you never know if you're going to hit somebody at just the right time. So even if you get a no answer at all, like month over month, that's happened. It happens. And then all of a sudden they're reaching out to you because they're still watching. So that means everything.
And if they don't respond, so my share cart that's out, that's going to make me diamond. She reached out to me in December last year. So then I sent her a share cart and she ghosted me. She may be ghosting me again, honestly. Let's hope not. But I reached out to her yesterday and like within. Do you want to just take over? Do you want to answer for me? Um, I said, hey, like, I know you were originally interested. I'm in starting week 2. It's freaking amazing. And you want to sign up? And she's like, yes, I want to do it. And then I sent her, I was like, okay, so let me resend you the link. And then now she's ghosting me again. I swear. She does it. Roscoe, I'm going to stick you on her.
I've been sending gifts to people like that recently. It's been working. It's been really funny. Just speak in GIF.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. You're like.
There's one where they're like looking through
the blinds. Yeah.
Get there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so make it fun.
This is fun. Like, this community, like, as soon as you make it work and like you're like, oh my god, I have to sign somebody up, like, it becomes work and not fun. Like, doesn't every job get boring with like work? Just enjoy it and show people that you're enjoying the process. And I think that people are gonna want to sign up because you're having fun.
Absolutely.
Having success. Just be your own success story. Be the proof in the pudding. That's going to be my best advice for you. Be the proof in the pudding.
All right. Does anybody else have any last questions?
For me or Roscoe?
Comments or Roscoe?
He like nibbled on it and he knows he's not allowed to have it. Come on, Mom. Can I have it?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, shoot me
brave.
Facebook message me, anything. If you guys have questions or if you want to see a video of mine, I'll send you an authentic video.
Let's all message her and see how many times she can handle it.
How many I can handle. You're all getting videos if y'all message me at once. Let me tell you, I can't type that fast.
Put us in a group message.
That would be easier. But serious, message me if you guys have any questions and just want like more examples or a video, or you just need me to boost your self-confidence. I'm great at that. I can do that for you too.
Who are you laughing at? Yourself?
Because I'm ridiculous, honestly. I laugh at myself more often than I probably should.
All right. Well, we are all putting good vibes out in the universe for you to be going diamond tomorrow.
You're all going to get Success Club. You can.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
There's still 8 days of the month.
Send a few
we
videos.
All got this.
How that works.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night, guys.
Thank you, Lauren and Rachelle and everybody who joined us tonight. Hope you guys have an awesome night.
You too.
You too.